Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to a very spooky prediction video. In this video, I'm going to be making a very strong prediction. Now, I have no idea if I'm going to end up being correct on this one, but I think that there is currently enough evidence to say that this is definitely a possibility for the game. So I'm going to jump right into it. You guys have seen the thumbnail. I think we are going to be getting ARKHAM Scarecrow in Injustice Mobile for this Halloween upcoming season. Now, first of all, why do I think this? Besides in the past I've said that Scarecrow was revealed in Injustice 2 Mobile, and I said that kind of makes him special to the mobile versions of the game. But that actually doesn't have anything to do with this prediction. That doesn't count as any of my evidence towards this or anything. So stick with me on this one. I think that this is probably the most likely new character to come to Injustice Mobile. So first of all, just as a point of reference, Killer Croc, when he's revealed, his actual look, the look of him, comes from the first Injustice game. This is not actually something I knew. I just thought this Killer Croc was just from Arkham Asylum. But actually, this render of him is from the first Injustice game. Killer Croc was part of a stage transition. Now, within that stage transition, there's a whole bunch of other characters. There's Riddler and Two-Face and the Penguin. But my point of evidence for that is, basically for that point, is that the look of Killer Croc, Arkham Killer Croc, comes from a stage transition in Injustice. Now, something also that I didn't know is that Scarecrow in the first Injustice has a whole stage transition to himself. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead now and play it for you. Alright, awesome. So basically, I show that to you because now, if Arkham Scarecrow were to be in this game, I don't think they would take his Injustice 2 super move and put it in this game. I think they would take that stage transition and use it as his super move, or maybe they would use some of those old cutscenes and maybe add some more to it. The thing I noticed is that if that was a super move, it's not really that brutal. It doesn't look like that would do that much damage. And so they could probably add a little bit to it. But I think if Arkham Scarecrow would be in this game, that would definitely be his super move. And to address a couple of issues that you guys might have, sort of like, what about his Scarecrow mask gear that has already happened in the past? Well, it's very possible that they could just add a little bonus Scarecrow character element to it. But I don't think they would end up doing that. I think they would just give Scarecrow his own gear besides that one. The reason I say that is because Killer Croc Suicide Squad, there is a Killer Croc Suicide Squad gear that doesn't help out Killer Croc, who is now in the game. So it wouldn't be that weird to have a Scarecrow mask gear and then a different gear for Scarecrow, because Killer Croc has the same thing. And Killer Croc is also from this game. And so my last piece of evidence for you guys comes from the time when that NetherRealm Ares breakthrough team was on online mode. That was super weird. I don't know if anyone ever figured out what that was about, but during that time, the breakthrough Ares was on online mode, and you had to beat it in the 7th fight, in the ladder of the 7 fights. But also during that time, one of my Twitter followers, or one of my watchers, said that he came across a Scarecrow online. He didn't give me many specifics, and I'm saying this is not a hard, this isn't hard evidence. When I say this is my best evidence, I really mean that as this is kind of just the farthest, this is just the most engaging piece of evidence that I can come across. He sent me 3 pictures. The 3 characters, they were blank, and their 3 moves were also blank. It was all just a jumble of letters. But he said that for a short period of time, this Scarecrow was on online mode. Now, I don't think I have any pictures for you. I think this all happened in a very short amount of time. I think someone may have said that it was for testing, like they were testing out characters. But yeah, so in terms of evidence, that is basically all I have for you. But to look at the whole big picture, Arkham Killer Croc, he is the newest character, and Arkham Scarecrow. They are both stage transitions in Injustice. Scarecrow would be very good for Halloween, that is coming next month. Also, last year for Halloween, we had Blackest Night Hawkgirl, and they also buffed Blackest Night Batman. So, in that respect, for this upcoming update, it could just be Scarecrow based. So, they would do Scarecrow, they would probably run his Scarecrow mask online, probably bring back Killer Croc for another challenge, and then maybe introduce another, scary character. I don't know, whatever they would want to end up doing. But yeah, so in terms of this prediction, and to be clear, I'm not saying that this is definitely going to happen, but I think in terms of what is the next new character we can get, I think this is the strongest possibility. So, Arkham Scarecrow. Buy him now. No. Go to the store and buy your local Scarecrow. No. He has a stage transition in the game that could add as a super move. Killer Croc, the render of him is in this game as a new character. The render of Scarecrow in Injustice 1 could just be put into Injustice Mobile. There was that weird online thing where he apparently showed up for a short period of time. Craziness. So, if you guys think I'm right on this, if you think I'm horribly wrong, I think there's a strong possibility of this happening. So, leave your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, so thank you for watching, and I really want that old Scarecrow in this game, because the Scarecrow in Injustice 2, he's super cool, and I think he's probably cooler, but for me, for nostalgia's sake, I want that Arkham Asylum Scarecrow. I want to play as him, because that's just so much nostalgia. And then, later on, they could just do Arkham Knight Scarecrow, because he looks similar. It's the future version of that Scarecrow. So they could have that Scarecrow, and then Arkham Knight Scarecrow. They can even do Arkham Knight Killer Croc, too, if they wanted to. So yeah, that could be like a future update. Arkham Knight, Killer Croc, and Scarecrow in the future. But you know what? I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you guys have any predictions about what's going to happen for the Halloween update, if there even will be a Halloween update, I think only last year had a Halloween update. I don't think they've ever done a Halloween update before last year, but I'm sure it's a tradition they would like to continue. So yeah, so that's it for the video. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Keep on fighting. Have a fantastic day.